Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an everyday makeup look that you can do with 3 different lip options. Yes, I gave you 3 different ones that you can choose from. I personally go for a bold red lip like this one or a nude lip, which I do include in this video. So let me know which lip option that you like the best in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to see me more. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Now you can wear this. Now this is a look that I think is great for school, for work, or just for running errands. Obviously for school, you might not do a red lip, but a nude lip is great. And I mean, for me, I'm in college, and if you're in college, I think a red lip is okay. But if you're in high school or anything, I would go for a nude lip or gloss, just because this is a little bit much for school, for high school. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so I always start off any makeup look doing my eyebrows first. So my eyebrows are done. Now we're going to move on to priming my skin, so that way that's out the way, and then I'll start on my eyes. So for primer, of course, I'm using the Maybelline Baby Skin, which is a really good primer. It's a silicone based primer. I had to get used to this product because I used to feel like it made me oily. So I primed my skin. Now we're going to get on into the eyes. And the first shade that I'm going to be using just as an all over eyelid color is from Wet n Wild, and it's called Creme Brulee, which is like my favorite lately. It's just like a really good transition color. So I'm just taking a shading buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff that all onto my eyelid, including the area where like underneath my brow bone, and all over my lid. So from there, that's on my lid. I'm going to use my if I can find it, I'm going to actually use my Walking on Eggshells palette from Wet n Wild as well. This palette, I like it because it has 3 simple everyday wearable shades, and it comes like it says lid color, crease color, and brow color, brow bone. This is good for beginners, but it's a perfect everyday palette, I think, and it's not too much. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to be taking this angled buffer brush here, and I'm going to use the second darkest color for my crease. And I'm just going to begin blending that in windshield wiper motions in my crease. And you can do this as intense as you want. This is just my crease color, so I want it intense but not too intense. So next I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills or Anastasia Amrezy palette, and I cannot put this palette down. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing me talk about it, but it's like my everyday palette, my go-to palette. So in this palette, I'm taking the color Morocco, which is this color here, and it's the perfect blending crease shade. So I'm just gonna go back in my crease on the outer portion just to darken it a little bit, to deepen it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Now you see I have some color into my crease, and then I'm going to take the shade Caramel, or I'm sorry, not Caramel. I'm going to take the shade Deep Plum over that. And that's just going to put a lot of depth into my crease. You're gonna get a hit. Now before I go on to the lid color, I'm going to blend that out with the creme brulee. Now for the lid color, I'm going to be taking Glisten and Legend. And then for the crease or the inner corner, I'm going to use Vanilla. Putting a little bit of that onto my lid as well. Don't get up again. Now to make sure that we didn't buff too much of the deepness out of our crease, I'm going to go back in with Deep Plum and make sure the outer corner is still pretty carved out. And then the same thing on this side. And that blending brush, making sure that there are no. So that is the eye look.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Now that I've done that, I'm going to highlight my brow bone with Vanilla. So I'm going to most of the time, like at work or something, I don't really do eyeliner, but I'll do it just for the sake of making this video, because sometimes when I do errands, I do eyeliner, and sometimes I do it for work. So we're just going to do a small winged liner, and I'm using the e.l.f. liquid liner, which is pretty amazing. Just a subtle wing. Okay, so I finished my wing liner off camera, so it's just a soft winged liner, and then I'm gonna finish off the bottom colors that I did, the same colors I did on my lid once I do my makeup. But for right now, I'm going to apply a nude eyeliner on my waterline, and I like to do this to make me look more awake, because normally when I'm in a rush and getting ready for work, I'm so tired and I just want to look more awake. So, and I recommend using a nude pencil over using a white pencil. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my face makeup. I'm using this CoverGirl True Blend foundation in the color Caramel Beige. And I'm just gonna use 2 pumps of it. And I already primed my skin, so it's already prepped and primed. And I don't know, you do kind of have to work with this fairly quickly, not like super fast, but I find that it works better once I apply a primer, first of all, most importantly, and then if I, you know, move pretty quickly, so that it doesn't just settle into one spot. And of course, like, bring it down your neck. It sounds funny when you talk. But yeah, bring it down your neck, blend it out. I always just apply one layer first just to see how much coverage I get from one layer. After I do that, I apply concealer under my eyes. And this one I haven't used in a while. It is the L'Oreal True Match crayon. And I used to cannot stand this, but I actually been enjoying it here lately, so let's see how it works out for me today. So I'm gonna use my ring finger, and it's really creamy. It blends nicely, I think. Now for an everyday type of makeup look, you don't have to do this, and I don't always apply concealer, but sometimes most of the time I do, because I like the way that it looks. So I'm just taking the same brush I use for my foundation, and I'm going to blend that out so that there's no harsh lines and so that it's not super harsh. Like so. So then it looks a lot more natural. Now most of the time when I'm in a rush just trying to do like everyday makeup, I don't really contour. I use like a bronzer to sort of warm up my entire face. So I'm going to use Milani's baked bronzer in the color Soleil, and it just looks like this. I've talked about it before. So I'm just going to use this to warm up my face, because most of the time I'm in a rush and I'm trying to get out the door. So, and I just put this everywhere where I would normally contour to just warm up your entire face. And it does have some shimmer, so it, you know, gives you a nice glow. And I do put this everywhere that I would contour, like I said. Now when I'm in the mood, I will contour, and if I have a little bit of time, I will contour, and I just use my NYC Sunny Bronzer just in the hollows of my cheeks. And then I just blend all that out with the clean fluffy brush. Now, so after I warm up my face, sometimes I apply blush, sometimes I don't. The blush that and I need to set up underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics 6-color contour and blush palette, and I'm going to use this color to set underneath my eyes. Sometimes I forget, but if you don't want your eyes to crease on you, that's very important to set that area. So that's what I'm going to do now before I forget. And then I'm going to apply blush. This blush is this one right here, which is like a plummy rose color, and I really like it. So I'm going to use my blush brush just to apply that. And I'm not going to really put it on the apples of my cheeks, but above where I contoured or where I warmed up my face with the bronzer. And then again, I'm going to blend all that out with a fluffy brush. Like so. Now I'm going to finish off my eyes really quickly, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished my eyes. I applied mascara, and I did the under the bottom lash line. All I did was place the deep plum that's in my crease on the outer portion, and then I put caramel from the Emergency palette towards the front of my eye. So So now my eyes are done, and I applied Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to my eyelashes. Now I'm going to give you guys 3 lip options that you can do for an everyday makeup look, whether it's for work, school, or just running errands. I personally, when I go to work, I don't mind wearing like bold colors, but I love a nude lip, so I'm going to give you 3 different options using a nude lip and 2 sort of bolder colors. So yeah, let's just get into the lips. So the lips, I have on some chapstick, so I'm just going to take it off. And I'm going to show you the nude lipstick first. That way my lips aren't stained or anything. Normally I use MAC's Japanese Maple because that's my favorite, but today for nude I'm going to use Fergie Daily. And it just looks like this. It's a nude color. So you can apply gloss or you don't have to. I really love this color. This is the definition to me of an everyday makeup look. Just easy on the eyes and nude lips. So this is lip option number 1.
Mommy, I think it in Spanish.
Okay. This is Fergie Daily. And I will also show you what this looks like with the gloss. Okay, so this is the lipstick with the gloss on it. Okay, so let's move on to lip number 2. Now, this lip option is more on the brownie nude side, but I'm using Baby Berry from Jordana as a lip liner first. And normally I use Tawny from Jordana, but this one will do just fine. And I'm using the color Touch of Spice from the Maybelline Mattes collection. Okay, so this is lip option number 2. To the last lip look, which is the most dramatic. I think some people might think this is dramatic, but I really like it, and it's more of a brownie type of color. So yeah, I really like this color. And so let's get into the last look, which I think is the boldest, which may not be more for work or for school, but if you're just like running errands or something, it's a nice look. So let's just... Now my lips are a little stained from applying the different products. But this last color I'm going to use is, you guessed it, it's a red lip, because I love a red lip, and it's Siren and Scarlet with NYX's Soft Lip Cream and Monte Carlo over top. Now you can apply a lip liner first. I'm just going to go for it. And over top this, because this is like a fire engine red, I'm going to use NYX Monte Carlo. So yeah, this is the last lip option. I think this is my favorite because I am just obsessed with red lips. So yeah, let me know which lip you guys like the best. So yeah, this is the end of the video. This is probably my favorite lip option out of the 3 that I gave you, just because I love red lips, like I mentioned 1,000 times. It took me out to this video, and I'll see you in the next one.